From living life on the planet, you know that people have different beliefs. People eat certain things, people don't eat certain things. It is as Lee Kuan Yew said, there are
fundamental primeval differences
between people. You don't ask a Hindu to eat beef in the same way that you don't ask a Muslim to eat pork. We are chill about it as long as you don't get in our way and insist everyone follow your standard and we don't get in yours. But of course, there are some people out there with personality problems, which is why we have the Babi drama of Mia Emilia. So poops, Mia Emilia came up with the following work of literature on Facebook just the other day in writing, Babi tu busuk. Bayangkan betapa busuknya orang yang makan benda busuk. Which basically translates to pigs smell. Imagine how smelly people who eat these smelly things are. Wow. Malaysia might receive its first Nobel Prize in Literature soon. You go, girl! So poops, it should be pretty clear that that is not just an opinion, that is a direct provocation. It's like you're literally mocking the food of people who are not Muslim, who enjoy pork, who maintain the slogan, no pork, no power, no pork, no power. Which is like, yeah, like, you enjoy pork, then that's entirely up to you. Some people say that eating pork makes it so that your brain cells grow. I don't know if that's true, but I do enjoy the odd bacon, pork hop, roasted knuckle, crackling, skin breaking apart, siu yok, char siu. Which of course, our little Mia Emilia wants us to think is busuk, and all the people who eat it are also similarly busuk. Wow. Did you know that people think like this? Well, even if you didn't know, I guess you're now forced to know because of what this woman has said, which is offensive and unacceptable. Which then prompted a little speech from Willie Mongin, who is the YB of Puncak, Borneo, who makes a very reasonable observation that even if you eat babi, janji you tak makan rasuah. Which of course a certain Asman Ibrahim goes and distorts. And so do all of these losers who think that he's talking about kandang babi, when actually, he was actually talking about food. But nope, you have all of these gaslighters and racists and people who like to chubit other people, complaining about how, oh no, it's actually about kandang babi when really it is actually about the food. Like, really. If you try to look for Mia Emilia right at the moment, you're not gonna find the actual account because apparently this lady was smart enough to go ahead and take it down. But bro, if you actually look at the sheer number of people who were supporting her comment right here, best believe that this is a very real thing because I've seen this all over social media and I'm sure that a lot of you out there who've been paying attention see it as well. All of these people out there thinking that just because they don't eat pork, then they get to go out there and say, ah, you makan babi even more lah, huh? Really, they are out there. Maybe a little bit less now because now Mia Emilia has shown just how wonderful these kinds of people are. But it is a real thing. I mean, well, this guy is just one example. Even as he declares, as the saying goes, you are what you eat, no? And yeah, you really don't need to look very long. It's not like rocket science, TBH. Yep, well.
Interestingly, there were some people who were pissed off by the budu and belacan thing.
It looks like there are all these people who are like not happy with the whole budu and belacan thingamabob, where some people like this guy here, who is allegedly a teacher at SMK Sultan Ahmad Tajuddin, is saying, whoa, this is a case of mocking the food of Islam, Malay, and then making it into an alleged religious issue. Wow. What subject do you teach, Cikgu? Gaslighting. And at this point, as I'm watching all of this, I just have to say, bitch, if you ain't happy that people are mocking your budu and belacan, then why don't you go out there and scold your Mia Emilia? She's not the first person who did it. She's not gonna be the last. If you don't want people to generalize, not even by means of offering an example, then why are you not taking that Mia Emilia out, dragging her out by the hair, shoving her in front of the camera and making her apologize? Rein in your own people. That's the kind of thing that you need to do in order to get respect from other people, because respect is earned, it's not given. I don't give a crap like who you are, how old you are, what religion you came from, or anything else out there. But you have this whole like communal politics system where somehow people think that it is such a great idea to yap about agama dan bangsa kind of thing. Well, people are then mocking you and the way that your community behaves, that seems to be a feature of the system, not a bug. If you are ashamed of nothing, entitled to everything, and expect infinite respect, you should not be crying when other people disrespect you, because that's like defying gravity. You can try for a while, but it's not gonna work long term.
Oh, and can we start talking about getting rid of that communal politics thing already? I'm sick of that type M, type C crap and judging people by race and religion.
So poops, this respect thing I think is really not so difficult at the end of the day. Once again, mind your own business, other people mind theirs. No gaslighting while expecting people to so-called respect you, because you can gaslight some of the people some of the time, but you cannot gaslight people all the time. Alright, that's all to say about that, and bye.